right. Thank you, Andy. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the best backup strategies with Open-E data storage software, JovianDSS. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. My name is Neepa. I'm a sales manager here at Open-E. We are joined by Andy Komonchak, our pre-sales and technical support engineer, who will be sharing insight on backup strategy. In this webinar, we will be exploring how JovianDSS is the best software for data storage, backup, and business continuity. So a little bit about Open-E. We were founded in 1998. We have been in the market for over 26 years and going strong. We are a multinational company. We have offices in Japan, Europe, and US, and we have sold over 40,000 licenses. This is an overview of our technology partners who we work very closely with. And with many, we have certified servers. Information regarding this is located on our website. If any questions, please feel free to reach out, and we will be happy to get you all the information needed on those. So we are going to start, as today is a World Backup Day. And why is it important? World Backup Day is important as it serves as a global reminder to back up data and digital assets, protecting against loss and damage from various causes like accidental deletion, hardware failures, and cyber attacks. Today is a reminder to create a habit of having a regular backup of important files. We encourage best practices for data backup and storage. For example, implementing 3-2-1 backup rule, automating backup, and encrypting data, and ensuring the regular testing and review of your backup strategy. Today, we raise awareness about the critical need and to protect the data and systems from loss and damage caused by various factors. This day also complements Cybersecurity Awareness Month by emphasizing the importance of data protection strategies to prevent becoming a victim of cyber attack and data breaches. Having a robust backup and recovery is crucial to minimizing downtime. We are going to go over a little bit of statistics about recovery and downtime costs. The global average cost of data breach in 2024 reached about $4.88 million, approximately 10% increase from the previous year. The projection for 2025 is $5 million per breach. There is an estimate that total global cost by the end of 2025 will be $10.5 trillion. It is essential to have a plan of how and where we safeguard data to maximize risk reduction. Here is the statistics on data losses. Major key drivers of data loss includes hardware and system failures due to software bugs or conflicts, overheating or physical damage, and network failures. Software corruption due to improper shutdown, software updates that have gone wrong, or bad sectors on your device. And with ransomware attacks increasing every year, it is essential to minimize data loss by recovery backup. The challenges we have in the US market with data statistics. Our IT landscape exhibits a high degree and variety of complexity due to factors like data centers, multi-cloud, and hybrid cloud deployments. Many organizations face integration challenges when combining legacy hardware, modern storage, and virtualization platforms, requiring careful planning and solutions for compatibility and data flow. Large corporations have unique compliance and security requirements, demanding careful planning and management to ensure a robust and efficient system. I welcome Andy to help me out here. He will be taking over and going over data loss and data protection.
Thank you, Neepa. So let's talk about preventing data loss. Companies are recognizing that securing their data with multiple backups is no longer an optional item. It's a critical part of their overall data security strategy. In recent years, including throughout 2024, organizations have been updating their data protection strategies to prioritize not just data security, but also data resiliency, meaning how quickly can you get back to business after an incident. A major part of this is ensuring that the data protection solution also addresses recovery speed, enabling quick restoration, and ensuring business continuity. So I'm sure you're all aware of the 3-2-1 rule that Neepa mentioned with regards to the minimum standard for data protection. You need to have at least 3 copies of your data. You need to have that data stored on at least 2 different media types or drives or servers, and you should have at least 1 offsite backup. And there are a lot of different ways to implement this rule. So let's discuss 3 different types of backup strategies: on-premise storage, cloud-based or remote storage, and various hybrid backup strategies. Now, when I talk about on-premise data storage backup, I'm referring to data stored at your main location, whether that's a server room at your headquarters or a secure data center that you manage. Some key benefits of on-premise storage are that you have full control over it. You own and secure your own data. You have fast access. The local storage allows for quick data retrieval without delays. If you have regulatory compliance requirements, this keeps your sensitive data in-house. This helps you meet privacy and security rules. And then there are predictable costs. Though there's initial hardware investment, you can avoid costs like ongoing cloud fees, and you can enhance this protection with on and off-site backups. On-site backups provide quick recovery if systems fail. Off-site backups, meaning at another premise you control, safeguard against physical damage, ransomware, or a major disaster. And internal to the storage, you can use automated snapshots and replication, which ensure smooth recovery with little downtime. So, cloud-based backup, it's experienced significant growth in the recent years. By 2022, over half of organizations have adopted cloud backup solutions, up from just 28% in 2019. This shift is largely driven by the need for cost-effective, scalable, and reliable data storage. As businesses increasingly require remote access, disaster recovery, and continuous operations, the adoption of cloud-based backups has become a key solution. In fact, just under 3/4 of organizations have now moved their data to the cloud, reflecting the broader trend towards cloud adoption for backup needs. But cloud does have some negatives as well, such as variable fees and issues with security and data privacy regulations and requirements. So now we'll go to my favorite, a hybrid backup strategy. A hybrid backup strategy combines both cloud and on-premise storage for stronger data protection. About half of organizations use this combination to enhance their backup approach. The benefits of a hybrid strategy are fast local access to data without needing the internet, but also being able to leverage the cloud for remote access and disaster recovery. You have cost efficiency where your critical data that you use a lot is stored locally, and you have a pay-as-you-go cloud model for long-term storage. And balanced maintenance, where in-house teams manage local backups while cloud providers handle remote storage upkeep. This approach is the most flexible, and it combines the best components of both worlds and helps to make your solution more resilient. So this slide refers to a case study of a solution that was provided by one of our partners, Eurostore, for their customer DWA, which roughly translates to the German Water Authority. The DWA had some requirements, a lot actually, like cost efficiency, hardware agnosticism, ease of use, versatility, data security, scalability, and they wanted a really performant technology. So to summarize, they're looking for a solution that ensured flexibility, security, and future-proofing. Eurostore was able to provide a solution using 3 Open-E JovianDSS single-node systems to meet these requirements. So let's break down the different systems involved in this backup and data protection strategy. You have your main system, which is on site in an annex building. This is the core of the IT infrastructure. It functions as a central storage for virtualization like Microsoft Hyper-V and file servers. It stores the primary data that the organization relies on. Then you have the backup system listed here as replication system. It's on campus in the main building. This system serves as the backup target for both the main and cloud systems. It plays a key role in ensuring failover protection by securing and replicating data from both sites. The special feature of this setup is the use of Open-E JovianDSS for reliable backups, both on-site and off-site. And then you have the cloud system at an external data center. This cloud system provides off-site backup for the main system, and it also hosts web services such as websites, web shops, and e-learning platforms. Its role is critical in enhancing business continuity, adding extra security, and providing a redundant off-site storage solution in case of emergencies. So now I want to talk about how JovianDSS is a comprehensive backup and data protection solution. When Open-E was created, we chose to use a ZFS-based architecture because it is designed for reliability and data integrity, making it a powerful choice for data management. Now let's break down some of its built-in features that enhance backup and storage. You have pooled storage. This allows you to combine multiple storage devices into a single unified pool, making it easier to manage and scale your storage. There's data integrity features. ZFS ensures that your data is always consistent and protected from corruption. It uses checksums to detect and correct errors automatically, ensuring your data remains intact over time. Snapshots. These capture the state of your data at any point in time, allowing you to restore previous versions or recover from accidental changes or deletions. RAID-Z. This is ZFS's version of RAID that provides fault tolerance without sacrificing performance, helping to protect your data from hardware failures. And copy on write. This feature ensures that data is never overwritten, reducing the risk of data loss during write operations. Together with other advanced features like retention plans, ZFS resilvering, scrubbing, and self-healing, these features make ZFS an incredibly robust foundation for managing and protecting your data. So this slide shows how using a snapshot retention plan, you can have the system create a snapshot every 5 minutes during the hour and keep a rolling hour's worth of them. Another snapshot every hour during the day, keeping a day's worth of them. And another daily snapshot during every day of the month, keeping a month's worth of them. Then you can do a long-term replication of those, keeping a weekly snapshot for 5 years and a daily snapshot for 6 months. This gives you a variety of points in time to return to. And Open-E JovianDSS gives you the flexibility to meet your recovery requirements. Another of our solutions for improving your data resiliency is our off and on-site data protection. Having a local backup server allows you to recover with the best speed based on your infrastructure, while having an asynchronous off-site backup server trades some speed of recovery for a geodiverse resiliency. This allows you to recover your data as quickly as possible under normal circumstances, but still have the ability to safeguard your data at a remote location in case of theft, fire, or even a backhoe taking out your power or internet. Now we can get into some multi-layer protection examples. We'll start here with the most basic data protection, a single node with no backups. Here you're relying on just snapshots and the self-healing mechanisms built into ZFS. This gives you some point-in-time recovery and self-healing at a low cost, but it won't save you from a major natural disaster that takes out your site or a failure of the server. There's no disk redundancy, so you can't rebuild from a drive failure, and a failure at this level will almost surely result in some downtime. So let's add some RAID to the solution and a second pool to give you some local disk and data redundancy. You still have, you now have the ability to handle losing a single disk by doing a RAID rebuild. You still have your snapshot rollbacks and your self-healing features from ZFS, but you still have all the same vulnerabilities, except for now you do have some protection against that drive failure causing an outage. Now let's do some on-site data protection in the form of a separate backup node. This is more resilient as you have all the advantages of the previous solutions, but now even if you lose the entire server, you have a copy of your data ready to be restored as soon as you have a replacement server. But we still have the same vulnerabilities and risk of downtime. So let's mix it up a little to try and prevent that downtime. And instead of just making a copy of the data, let's make it a high availability cluster. So now we have two nodes which have mirrored pools and mirrored nodes. And you can even distribute the pools across the server so the load is more distributed as well. This means if you have a single node fail, the other node can take over, protecting you against some downtime when the outage is limited to one of the nodes. And you can also leverage this to perform maintenance without having an outage by moving all the pools to one node while you update the first, then move the pools to that updated node so you can update the second node. So we lessen the potential chances for downtime, but we're still vulnerable to a storage unit failure and natural disasters. So let's go back to what we were doing before and add a node at a geo-remote site. This gives you the protection against natural disasters that we've been looking for, in that the node at the remote site has a secure copy of your data, and you still have the on-site backup for speedy recovery, but the potential downtime is back now because we only still have a single node. So now let's put all the pieces together. Let's combine using a high availability cluster with both a local and remote backup to give us the most redundancy with the added security of a remote backup and the resiliency of having an on-site backup for quick restoration. This gives you that redundancy, partial protection against downtime, along with that extra resiliency of having the speedy local copy of your data and the safe remote copy of your data rebuild from. Primary disadvantage to this solution is cost, as all the equipment and connections needed to implement this are greater than the less complete solutions. And there are additional options we could go into that utilize an high availability cluster with non-shared storage that could help even more with providing additional resiliency, but backup is the focus of our webinar. And we would be happy to discuss any of these solutions or others in more detail. Just contact us after the webinar. Now I'm going to hand it back to Neepa to talk about why you should choose Open-E JovianDSS for your backup and recovery solution.
Thank you, Andy. So let's talk about JovianDSS. Our flagship product, Open-E JovianDSS, is an award-winning storage application that offers excellent compatibility with industry standards due to the ZFS-based software-defined storage, data protection, and features and ease of use. With advanced ZFS technology, on and off-site data protection, combined with quick data recovery restoration through snapshots, minimizes downtime and disruptions and protects against ransomware. JovianDSS is designed to be scalable, allowing business to grow their storage infrastructure as needed. Also, our software offers centralized management of storage resources, simplifying storage management and reducing operational overhead cost. For more information, please visit our website. We have a data storage calculator available on our website to help facilitate your specifications. You can calculate based on either required storage capacity or by specifying the number of disks and data groups. Then you can select the data group redundancy level, choosing the mirroring or RAID C type. This allows you to explore all possible levels of redundancy and number of ports. Based on those parameters, it will then give you information about the detailed calculations so you can see reliability, performance, and space efficiency. You can try different configurations to figure out the best mix of cost and redundancy. Once you arrive at a choice, you can save this calculation in a PDF format. If you need assistance with this, please reach out to us. Our pre-sales team can help you with configuration system at your requirements. JovianDSS is being a hardware-agnostic data storage solution offers lower hardware costs. It allows users to use existing hardware or choose equipment that best suits their needs and budget. JovianDSS data optimization and virtualization features helps maximize drive capacity, reducing wasted storage space, and lowering overall storage costs. JovianDSS hardware-agnostic solution is less susceptible to become obsolete when a new technology emerges, ensuring the data infrastructure remains relevant for a longer period. The flexibility of the hardware-agnostic solutions allows to adapt to evolving business requirements and technological advancements without significant hardware upgrades. We are now going to open up to any questions anyone may have. I can't hear anyone. Andy, can you?
No, I'm looking in the chat for any questions.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's typing. How can I test Open-E JovianDSS? If you want to test our software solution, we have a 60-day free trial on our website where you can download the Open-E software, a fully featured version, and we also have documents there as well for setting up your trial and setting up different configurations. Plus, you can contact our pre-sales department at any time for any assistance you might need with that trial. I'll let you take this one, Neepa. How does pricing work for Open-E JovianDSS?
JovianDSS, yes. Our licensing is perpetual. We have licenses based on a capacity needed. So you will be purchasing license for one time. Then we offer support depending on however long you would need the support for, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year. We also have different levels of supports. We have standard support, premium, and 24/7 support. We do have details available on our website, but you are always welcome to send us an email or give us a call, and we can work with you based on the capacity requirements to help you out on the cost.
Yes, and that website is www.open-e Open-E.com. All right. If there's no other questions, we'll end our webinar here. And thank you for joining. And again, ask you to please contact with any further questions you might have.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Andy. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Neepa. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.